First things first, let's create your driver. And now let's focus on your driver's look.
We did it! We did it! Easy! Woohoo! Thank you. I need a moment. Yee-haw! Woo! Thank you. I need a...
Great, that's everything we need. You can go back and edit anything we've done so far, and we'll come back here at the start of each season. But if you're ready to go, hit Advance to head to Team HQ, and we can start our push to the top of Formula One. OK, we've had the new parts come through the fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix. Found your workstation then? Everything satisfactory? I'm Francisco, by the way. I head up R&D for the team. It's great to have the chance to finally speak with you. and I'm sure we'll be getting to know each other pretty well over the coming months. But for now, I'll let you get settled. Welcome aboard.
Hello and welcome back finally to the hustle and bustle of Formula One. The F1 2023 World Championship is about to get underway. We cannot wait to get started. Last season saw the biggest raft of regulation changes in years, and we're excited to see more of that wheel-to-wheel racing. The big question is though, can anyone challenge the dominance of Max Verstappen and Red Bull? Well, all the teams have been working so hard to get ahead in the development race, looking not only at their own car, but those of their competitors. Thousands of engineers working hard back at the factory. We come to the racetrack and we focus on the 20 drivers at the pinnacle of motorsport. But it's important to remember this is very much a team game. And watching that technical battle unfold throughout the year will be fascinating as everyone looks to get to grips with these new regulations. Meanwhile, the F1 World Tour features all the classic highlights. Monaco, Silverstone, Singapore. Great to see all those iconic tracks back, but also a few surprises. Qatar is back after a year away, and the inaugural Las Vegas Grand Prix. The glitz and glamour of Vegas, flat out down the world-famous strip. I know all the drivers have been so excited about this one ever since it was announced. Okay, that is enough from me. Let's get cracking with the action.
Okay mate, we've done millions of miles in the simulator pre-season, but this is where we get the real data from the real car on the real racetrack. So as many miles as you can get done consistently over these sessions, the happier we're going to be. There'll be a lack of rubber out on track, so take it easy for the first couple of laps. That looked bad. Are you all right? Let me know you're okay. Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps. Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap. Car repairs have set us back a little.
And with the cars now over the line, let's see our top three again. Verstappen, Sainz and Fernando Alonso. What an incredible practice session that was. But the fun doesn't stop here though. Join us again as the rest of the weekend unfolds.
Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining. Understood. Stopping this lap. You're in first position, front of the pack. And we're in front of Perez, Hamilton and Ocon. Currently the fastest lap is a 1:32.3. Sorry, we can't provide you with that information right now. Okay, Sainz is ahead of you. Okay, so their best lap time is a 1:32.0. tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining. Okay, we can take you this lap. Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
Months of rumour and speculation all come to an end today as we return to racing for the opening event of what promises to be an enthralling season. Welcome along then to round one of this year's Formula One World Championship. There's no shortage of passing opportunities around the 3.36 miles of the Bahrain International Circuit, with the best, of course, at turn 1, and then another soon after into turn 4. 15 corners here, 6 to the left and 9 to the right, and we could see 1 or 2 flat spots into that tight left-hander of turn 10. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday, and it's put him on pole. And Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Perez, Hamilton, Russell, Norris, Fernando Alonso, Stroll, Ocon, Oscar Piastri, Gasly, Albon, Thomas, Bottas, Magnussen, Tsunoda, Hülkenberg, Ricciardo, and Zhou Guanyu. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? A new season then, a clean slate where anything could happen. Anthony Davidson is with me today as once again we get another year of Formula One underway.
We're into those tense few minutes before the first race then. Everyone's a little bit nervous about reliability. They haven't been running in the hot, turbulent wake of other cars in practice, and they've not been pushing at 100% for long durations. Let's hope no one has to deal with any nasty surprises.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down. Okay, how was that pull away? You'll have a bit more grip than that on the start, but we need to warm the tyres properly now. Make sure you get some heat into the brakes as well. Okay, radar is clear, weather is looking good for now. Okay, not the best placement there, mate. Let's try and get a good launch as the race starts. Wow, that was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay. DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Okay, the car behind is dropping back. We're seeing a gap starting to form. Okay, you're in the top 10. Confirmed. Okay, we've got a full course caution. The safety car's out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down, maintain positive delta. Okay, listen, don't worry about it, mate. It can happen to the best of us. Now look, I've put a new strategy option for you in the MFD, so go and have a look. Got that, confirmed. Okay, the underbody's taken some damage. You might start to notice it soon. Tyre condition still looking good. You've got to give that position back, mate. We're under safety car conditions and you can't overtake. Return the position. Right, let's go, come on. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track. Okay, the underbody's taken some damage. You might start to notice it soon. Right, let's pick up the pace a touch, please. We need to close to within 10 car lengths of the car ahead. Okay, so the car behind's just come in. They're now on the soft tyre. Soft tyres on the car behind. Okay, we think the underbody's incurred some slight damage, but nothing too serious at the moment. Just be careful. Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap. Return the position immediately, or we're going to... We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button. Okay, clear. Okay, copy that. Currently trailing our teammate by 1.7 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. They're 8th. Time last lap was a 2 minutes 17.7. Okay, good work. Great pass. Okay, you're creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds a lap. Really good stuff. Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online. lapping around a second faster than the car ahead. Keep this up. Car behind started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form. Let's make the most of it. Okay, clear. Okay, some information on Norris. They're retiring from the race. We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums. You're in 4th position. Sainz ahead. Okay, gap ahead is 1.0 seconds. They're on old mediums. Perez is behind you. Okay, the gap behind is 1.0 seconds. They're on old mediums. The distance to the leader is 6.0 seconds. And your pit window opens in 2 laps time. Okay, 17 laps to go now. Alexander's coming in for his stop now. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap, box this lap. Perez behind, and the gap behind us is 1.8 seconds. They're on old mediums. We think they've got one more stop. Your last lap time was a 1:36.9. Okay, let's go now, come on. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. Up to speed now, let's get some heat into those tyres. Up to speed now, let's get some heat into those tyres. posted the fastest lap of the race. Keep on him, he might make a mistake. Gap to your teammate behind is 12.0 seconds. car in front is 2.2 seconds. Okay, focus. We need to stay on form. Dropping a second a lap to the car behind. 1 second. Red Bull drivers just completed a pass for the lead. on, you can win that place back. Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining, 5 laps of fuel left. The underbody's taken a little damage, just watch out for it. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining. Okay, the underbody's taken some damage. You might start to notice it soon. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good. starting to catch the car in front, but we need to look after the tyres. We won't be making another pit stop. We've only got 2 laps of fuel left. Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now. Good job, nice overtake. Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining. Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 22.1 seconds. Well done, mate. Well done. That's a great finish. You've really stepped up and achieved what we asked you to do today, so good job.
That's it then for another spectacular Grand Prix here in Bahrain, and a real champion's drive to take the win. And talk to me, what do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
Well, they certainly stood out as a driver with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves. So let's review the drivers' standings. Today's performance means that Max Verstappen now owns top spot in the Drivers' Championship. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for Driver of the Day?
Max Verstappen seemed to just effortlessly weave through the other drivers today without a care in the world. He was definitely my driver of choice.
Let's move on to the constructors. And Red Bull take over as championship leaders. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.